In the spring of 1934, the United States reached the lowest point of the Great Depression. With national unemployment at 25%, a quarter of the workforce relied on relief lines for their basic survival. The prosperity of the previous decade had disappeared. Manufacturing centers fell silent, and industrial streets stood empty as factory doors were boarded up. The economic collapse was visible in the physical exhaustion of the citizenry. Men waited for hours on wet sidewalks for a meager meal, carrying the weight of a stalled economy. This crisis reached the film industry as well. Americans struggling to afford food could rarely justify a trip to the local cinema. As theater seats sat empty, the major Hollywood studios began to struggle. Fox Film Corporation found itself on the edge of complete financial ruin. Beyond the lack of money, the country faced an emotional depletion. This left a vast psychological opening for any figure who could offer a sense of relief. That relief arrived in the form of a 6-year-old girl. She had 56 blonde ringlets, a bright dimpled smile, and a natural sense of rhythm. Her name was Shirley Temple. She had appeared in minor short films since the age of 3, but 1934 was the year she moved from talented child performer to a ubiquitous household name. This child provided the specific emotional reprieve that a fractured nation was looking for. Her breakthrough occurred in April of 1934, when she was cast in Fox's musical revue, Stand Up and Cheer. Performing a song and dance routine alongside James Dunn, the young star stole the picture with her timing and energy. Audiences, exhausted by the realities of the Depression, were spellbound. Theaters filled with crowds eager to experience a few moments of genuine joy. Studio executives recognized the value of their discovery immediately. They found a performer who could guarantee a return on investment at a time when most other films were failing. Uncomplicated optimism had become one of the most valuable commodities in Hollywood. Fox capitalized on this momentum, implementing a rapid production strategy that placed Temple into a series of back-to-back feature films before the year ended. In quick succession, she starred in Little Miss Marker, Baby Take a Bow, and Bright Eyes, the film that introduced her signature song On the Good Ship Lollipop. These films relied on a consistent archetype. Temple frequently played a streetwise kid or a cheerful orphan navigating a difficult adult world. Her characters used warmth and courage to bring divided adults together, often healing broken homes by the end of the story. This wholesome screen persona offered a contrast to the difficult realities of many American families watching from the theater seats. Viewers were finding an emotional reprieve for their own despair, escaping into a world where a child's innocence could solve adult problems. The financial results of this popularity were significant. Revenue generated by this single child star pulled Fox Film Corporation from the brink of bankruptcy. This chart illustrates how Temple's revenue kept Fox solvent, providing stability for a merger to create 20th Century Fox. By late 1934, she became the world's top box office draw, outperforming the industry's most famous adult stars. Her appeal outpaced established male icons like Clark Gable. She similarly surpassed established legends like Greta Garbo. A single child's appeal had effectively restructured the economics of the Hollywood studio system. Her fame extended into retail, leading to a merchandising boom that broke previous Hollywood records. Her image was used to sell dresses, mug sets, and sheet music across the country. Her influence eventually drew a formal endorsement from the White House and President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Observing the national mood, Roosevelt stated, "When the spirit of the people is lower than at any other time during this depression, it is a splendid thing that for just 15 cents, an American can go to a movie and look at the smiling face of a baby and forget his troubles." Hollywood recognized her breakthrough year in early 1935, presenting her with a special Juvenile Academy Award for her contribution to screen entertainment. Shirley Temple provided a sense of stability for a public enduring severe economic hardship. She remained a symbol of resilience during a period of national despair. This was brought to you by Stalls or Circle. Thank you for listening.